Jai Ma, everyone, give thanks. My name's Trevor Hall. I'm very honored to be joining this incredible online concert, the One Earth Live Festival. I'm very humbled to be included with so many amazing artists, and grateful that I get the opportunity to share some songs with y'all today. So without further ado, jump right into it. Here is a song called Stillwater. Open, the bird it has spoken in full. Down on the river, the boatman delivered the name. And now I repeat it to swallow the secret untamed. Can our love cut through your still water? In the mountains hides a sweet daughter. Like a bird I fly through the ages. This is how I turn back my pages. Yeah, turn it back where the sweet one song never lacked. Back when the land was filled with warrior, sweet euphoria, that was a fact. Back when I never ever counted those leaves on the trees. We jumped those seas, back when the favor was strong all night long. Back when love was the key, you see, where the boatman gave me a name. Now I repeat it, constantly feed it. I need it, all wise men seek it. In my heart I keep it. Now that the earth is turning real fast, I hold on strong just to make it all last. This storm it soon shall pass. Give thanks and praise at last. That house of song is ash, beable whispers from my past. Tell 'em all the bird is leaving its cage. Heard that word from a great sage on a different page. I don't speak hollow, these words are full, come follow. And if you see tomorrow, the rains will wash your sorrow. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. A song there called Stillwater, kind of an older song. Came out on an EP I did called Unpack Your Memories, but it's one of my favorite tunes, one of my favorite ones to play. It just kind of helps set the vibe for me. Set the tone.
Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed it. Got my water here. So amazing that we're able to do this. So amazing that despite everything going on, so many wonderful people have come together to make this possible for us to share music and share our stories and create community amidst a time of kind of isolation. And so real thankful for that. Again, real thankful to be a part of this. And let's see, I wrote some songs down here so I don't forget what's going on. This is kind of a newer tune here. This is a song called Free. And it was written about a time I had up in Squamish country up there near Vancouver, up in Canada.
There's no need to explain these things. We were late just to arrive as the sun climbed through the sky. There's no need to explain these things. We rejoicing not to know. Let the music fill our soul. We got to be free. Free. We got to be free. Free. Got to be free, free, we've got to be free, oh Lord. Well, I met with Uncle, and he played his drum, and all of his daughters, and they sang his word. We were all laughing, we're under that sky, but it was so simple. Thunder could cry. I am reminded of the light of my soul, and I do remember I'm already whoa. The band Sims talking. Tell me, what does it say? When we come together, we find a way. There's no need to explain these things. We were late as the sun climbed through the sky. There's no need to explain these things. We rejoicing not to know. Let the music fill our soul. We got to be free. Free. We've got to be free. Free. We've got to be free. Got to be free, oh Lord, oh la 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 la, oh la 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 la, oh la 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 la, oh la 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 la. No need to explain these things, oh no, oh no, 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 no. There's no need to explain these things, oh no, oh no, no. There's no need to explain these things. We were late just to arrive as the sun climbed through the sky. There's no need to explain these things. We rejoice in not to know. Let the music fill our soul. We got to be free. Free, we've got to be free. Free, we've got to be free. Free, we've got to be free.
song there called Free. It's on my latest album, The Fruitful Darkness. And I'm just going to switch up some guitars here for this next tune. Hope everybody's clapping and cheering like really, really loud, chanting my name. It's so funny. I know that I'm playing for a bunch of people, but then to not hear any response, you're kind of like, am I doing good? People feeling this? So I'm gonna play a newer song here. This is our latest single. It's a song called "Put Down What You're Carrying," and I was very fortunate to have my good brother Brett Denon sing on this tune with me. But it's a song that was kind of written over a kind of a long period of time. I had a experience in India, and during that experience, this phrase "put down what you're carrying" really kind of came to me and was being repeated within my being in a way. And I really wanted to put it in a song, and I tried it in a few different places, but it didn't really come together. And then a while later, a couple years later, my grandma passed, and when she passed, I kind of again got this other phrase that was spoken to me, I believe from her as she was leaving, that said, "Don't war with yourself." And eventually those two phrases found their way together in this song, and it's just a song about letting go and putting down all the things that don't serve us, don't serve our highest essential being. Like I said, I was really blessed to have Brett sing on it. But yeah, it's our newest song out, so it's fun to play because it's nice and fresh. But yeah, here it is.
down what you are carrying. Put down what you are carrying. Yeah. Put down, put down, put down. Put down what you are carrying. Put down what you are carrying. Put down what you are carrying. Put down, put down, put down. Put down what you are carrying. Put down what you are carrying. Put down what you are carrying. Put down, put down, put down. Put down what you are carrying. Put down what you are carrying. Put down what you are carrying. Put down, put down, put down. Put down what you are carrying. Put down what you are carrying. Put down what you are carrying. Put down, put down, put down. Put down what you are carrying. Oh.
All right. That's the latest tune. Newest single, Put Down What You're Carrying. Fun one to play. Good vibe. Yeah, hope everybody's doing good. Again, hope everybody's clapping, cheering. The whole thing. I was asked to answer some questions. I have them here on my trusty iPad here, just so I don't forget. Again, just really grateful to be here, you guys. Really grateful to be able to share some tunes and songs. So many amazing artists. Thanks to everyone who, put this on the One Earth Live Festival. It's just crazy, despite everything going on, how we can all come together and do this. So I'm really, really grateful to be here. I was asked to answer a few questions here, and the first question is, why is it important to come together in unity at this time? Well, I think it's important to come together in unity every time, and I think as our lives go on, we maybe get distracted with certain things, we get busy with certain things, our egos kind of pop up, take control of certain situations, and we find ourselves divided for whatever reason it may be. And stuff like this where it's really out of our control, something like this with like a sickness or a natural disaster or earthquake, hurricane, whatever it may be. It's also, in my eyes, it's also the face of the divine, because everything's is divine. And even though it's really awful, so many people are, out of work or losing their lives, or losing their loved ones or passing away or whatever it may be. A thing that I've been personally meditating a lot upon is death, and I feel that death can either be I think Ram Dass said, death is one of the greatest gifts that's left unopened. And, going through our lives, we don't really think about our death. We don't really think about the end of our lives in a way. And it's such a mystery, but something like this, we're in our present situation where sickness comes in, and it's really interesting because it doesn't discriminate, it doesn't matter if you're a billionaire who has a big, house in the Hamptons or whatever it is, or you're living in a one-bedroom apartment. It doesn't matter if you're white or black or Mexican or Asian or, something like this doesn't discriminate. And in that sense, it really strips us of all of the things that we identify with and brings us to the core of our being. And we really see that, in essence, we're all equal. in our deepest self, in our deepest sense, we're all one, you know, always, all the time. And I feel like that's kind of the blessing of something like this, is that it wakes us up, it shocks us, it stirs things up, it shakes it up, so that we're knocked out of our habitual way of living, and we're asked to reevaluate and look deeper into our lives. And when we do that, we see that we are all in unity, we are all together. And as a result of that oneness of vision, we start to act differently. You know, we start to treat each other differently. We start to treat the earth differently. So it's truly important, you know, and hopefully we can carry that spirit of oneness long after all this is over, you know. So it's just my take on it all. And the second question here is, what role does music play in helping to uplift the world? Well, I think what role does music play? I mean, I think that it's easy to see. You know, music is a transcendental language. You know, in a way, it is kind of like, it has the same effect of when we are all thinking about death. You know, because we're all going to the same place, right? Death creates a feeling of oneness in a way, and music does the same thing, just in a different way. You know, music somehow so mysteriously gets us out of all of our shortcomings and differences and transcending language, because it's a feeling, it's a vibration, you know. And that vibration is such deep medicine, because it rings in our being. You know, Bob Marley said, "Who feels it knows it." It doesn't need to be explained. We can feel it in our being, in our hearts, you know, in our lives. And I feel like when that happens, we're reminded of something. You know, we're reminded of like our higher self or something like that. I to be honest, I don't know, but obviously it's something that I live for. You know. And chase after, and music's it's able to really bring me into that space beyond all of my differences and my separateness with everything around me. So obviously it's a very important thing right now. You know, it has the power to uplift our spirits. It has the power to enlighten our souls, enrich our souls, and bring us joy despite whatever's going on. So hoping that you guys are getting some joy out of this little performance here, and especially with this beautiful festival with so many different artists. So speaking of music and how it uplifts, we're going to just continue on here. Let's see. What am I going to play? Alrighty. Okay, I'm going to try to use my toy over here. B flat and F. Okay, let's see if this works, you guys.
It's a song called Green Mountain State. I call to the Green Mountain State. I call to the silence you made. Do you live inside, outside me? As you speak through 10,000 leaves. There's a way, there's a way, there's a way, there's a way, there's a way. There's a way, there's a way, there's a way, there's a way, there's a way. And it has always, always. And it has always, always, oh yeah. In the house way down by the lake, oh yeah. Story told in a mystic way. Those roads they roam through big fields, oh yeah. Those roads my heart they come steal. Come steal. Oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord. There's a way, there's a way, there's a way, there's a way, there's a way. There's a way, there's a way, there's a way, there's a way, there's a way. And it has always, always. And it has always, always, oh yeah. Tune there called Green Mountain State. Green Mountain State. Again, I'm going to switch guitars here. Got a few more songs for y'all. Switch it up here, switch it up. This is a newer tune I thought I'd play for y'all. It's actually an older tune that I've kind of
kept in my back pocket for a little bit. It trying to put it on different albums. It kind of didn't find its way, and then finally was able to lay it down and record it recently. And it's a song called My Own. I'm kind of, again, I like playing new songs because they're fresh, and you know, after playing whatever, the same song over and over, it's real nice to just play something new. But this is a song kind of about being intimate, you know, the power, the sweetness of intimacy and intimate love. You know, whatever that love may be for the Great Spirit or for another being, or but to be able to be called somebody's very own is so sweet, you know, to have that feeling in one's heart. So this is kind of a call out, you know, asking, hey, you know, I want to be your very own. I want to be next to you. I want to be close to you. And it's brand new. So let's do it.
I don't want you to be a stranger. I just want to call you my own. My own. I don't want you to be a stranger. I want to be tied to your soul. Your soul. When you call, I come running. I tell you I waste no time. I'll meet you in the sacred heart, beyond the borders of the mind. No more building up these walls now. I will break them down with sound. Oh, I am open. Let it be spoken. Big as the ocean. Oh, my love, it knows no bounds. Yeah, I don't want you to be a stranger. I just want to call you my own. My own. I don't want you to be a stranger. I want to be tied to your soul. Your soul. I don't want you to be a stranger. I just want to call you my own. Yeah. My own. I don't want you to be a stranger. I want to be tied to your soul. Your soul. Yeah. I confide, I wanna be tied to the cords of your love that are so sublime. Got a hold of the original, I tell no lie. Give it all to the subliminal, hold my mind. You see, one become two, the two become one. I am not afraid, yes, I will not run. I put forth my words with the light of the sun. This is my invitation to my heart station. I don't want you to be a stranger. I just want to call you my own, yeah. My own. I don't want you to be a stranger. I want to be tied to your soul, yeah. Your soul. Oh, no. I don't want you to be a stranger. I just want to call you my own, yeah. My own. I don't want you to be a stranger. I wanna be tied to your soul, yeah, your soul. I wanna be tied to your soul, yeah. Ooh. I wanna be tied to your soul.
Alright. Song called My Own. New tune for y'all. I think I have time for one more song. I'm going to try to squeeze it in here. Again, I'm very, very grateful to be a part of this, and I'm very honored to have been included and to have had the opportunity to share some music with y'all. So thank you so much. So many amazing artists. Super humble. But anyway, I want to try to squeeze this in. Let's see if we got the time. This is a song called Moon Sun, and it's a song about that place within the heart, you know. In India they call it the Atma, and it's the highest self, you know. It's birthless, deathless, changeless, can't be affected by anything. It's an eternal space within the heart, and it's in all of us and everything, you know. And we're here in this changing world with so many things going up and going down and going this way and going that way and coming and going, and you know, we have to remember that there is an eternal place of stillness and peace within ourselves, you know. And this song is kind of a celebration of that space, that love. And I know we're in a tricky time right now on so many levels, but hopefully we can remember, you know, that space within and celebrate it, you know, because when we celebrate that space with joy and love, the scent, you know, the aroma, it spreads to everything around us, you know. Again, thank y'all so much. My name is Trevor Hall, and I'm looking forward to connecting with y'all further. I'm going to try to answer some questions on some other stage. I hope I can figure out how to get there, and hope that you all can figure out how to get there too. Again, this is Moon Sun. I love you all so much, J-Ma, and hope to see y'all soon in person. Here we go.
Yeah, here we go again, creation. Clap down for the Jubilee. Look at all that light you making, send it out, no reservation. Like a river we let it flow, still high like a volcano. My devil still got my soul in the hot, in the cold, in the rain, in the snow. Halo, wish on a butterfly wing. Take that crown, put it on that king. Sing like a child, no care for opinion. Real love and cross out the video. So bountiful, pull it back and let it go. That motion wave, we're powerful. Constellation magical. So this love still holds true. Now what you gonna do? I won't give up on you. I won't give up on you. Between the moon and sun, this life is never done. I won't give up on you. I won't give up on you. I won't give up on you. Yeah. Set up, my love. Oh, no. I won't give up on you. Oh, no. I stand I've got both my hands up, root down strong like Mauna Kea. In the ocean, holy emotion, ride that flow, I see you later. In the park of Shangri-La, I see Mama standing holy, all those colors filled with glory. Open up and hear this story. Ooh, this love still holds true. Now what you gonna do? I won't give up on you. I won't give up on you. Between the moon and the sun, this life is never done. I won't give up on you. I won't give up on you. This love still holds true. Now what you gonna do? I won't give up on you. I won't give up on you. Between the moon and the sun, this life is never done. I won't give up on you. I won't give up on you. Oh, no. I'll follow you. I'll follow you. I'll follow, follow, follow you. I'll follow you. I'll follow you. I'll follow, follow, follow you. I'll follow you. I'll follow you. Follow, follow, follow you. I'll follow you. I'll follow you. All right, y'all. Thank you so much, JJ Ma. Lots of love. Super grateful. Lots of great music. I take still to come on here. I'm not exactly sure of the schedule, but yeah, thank you all so much from the bottom of my heart. Extremely grateful, and lots of love, lots of prayers for everybody's well-being. Yeah, don't forget who you are in your essence. Lots of love, y'all. Peace. Take care.